Hi Gemini, welcome to your January 2021 reading. Happy New Year. I hope you all had a beautiful, blessed New Year. I'm happy to be here with you. Hello to all you newbies. My name is Danny. If you're returning, thank you for coming back. It's good to be here with you. So let's get into the read for January for you guys. Lots going on in a good way. It's interesting. So Capricorn season for you guys directly hits your 8th house, which is connected to Scorpio energy, which is all about death, transformation, sex, boundaries, all these things. You actually have a death card here that pops up too, which we'll get into. But I found that quite interesting, especially because I feel like for maybe like the last year and a half, Geminis have been showing up so much in Scorpio reads, and Scorpios have been showing up so much in your reads. And there's been a lot of like back and forth chatter with some of you guys in the comments about it, and it's just hilarious. So here they are again, okay? Scorpio energy. So yeah, so you're definitely at a time where a lot's changing for you. I think a lot is changing in a really, really powerful, good way, right? Whenever we think of the death card, it's always about kind of out with the old and in with the new, right? It's a time to push forward in the newness, right? It's a beautiful thing because the death is something that we see coming. It's not like it's something that's super abrupt like a tower card. We know it's coming, we see it, so we do our best to welcome it, right? We are also going to be having, so we've got that. So you guys, 8th house. We're going to have a new moon in Capricorn on the 13th, I believe. And we'll be having a full moon in Leo on the 28th, which for you guys will hit your 3rd house. Now, you guys are connected to 3rd house energy, right? So it's all about your mind, the way it thinks. Education, siblings even. So there's a lot going on, whether it's, changes in your life as far as the people in your life, right? Relationships, siblings, coworkers, jobs, friends, whatever. And I think a lot of these changes kind of spark new ideas and new ways of feeling and thinking for you. I think it's really, really good. You've also got a lot of cards here that speak to travel. So that's definitely here, whether you are absolutely like traveling this month or not, or making plans to travel. Even some of you guys, I'm sensing a move happening, right? Now, at the bottom of the deck, you guys have the 3 of Wands. 3 of Wands energy is all about waiting for your ships to sail in, right? This is implied that you have already gone through the steps of making the plan, figuring out what it is that you want to do. It follows the 2 of Wands, which you do have here as well. So for me, 2 of Wands has a lot to do with a newer energy. Even if you are trying something over for a second time, it's a newer energy, right? It's again, a lot of travel involved. So that's really, really good. I do feel like you guys are like right there on the cusp of something new happening. And I think a lot of you guys might be feeling this too if this is resonating with you so far. Now, you guys start out with King of Cups. There's that 2 of Wands. And here is the World. Beautiful cards to get. So some of you may be dealing with a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. Of course, King of Cups is connected to water energy, and you do have that death card with the Scorpio again, right? So that may be something that's happening. Maybe this is a time where if you guys were in a relationship with one, you are thinking about possibly revisiting it. Others of you, you guys might be sitting here in this King of Cups energy. Matter of fact, this whole transformation of, the full moon with the Leo's connected to the heart. So that full moon might even spark you guys kind of turning into this more of King of Cups energy in terms of just being more emotionally grounded and available and having more balance of thinking not only pragmatically and logically, but also doing a lot of thinking with your heart, right? Oh, snap. Okay. So you've got the 2 of Wands here again. So 2 of Wands. Some of you guys might be dating someone new. Again, it could be a water sign, does not have to be, but let's say if this is like a dating situation, I do feel like this person is emotionally mature. You know, kings are the masters of their suit. So in terms of emotional maturity and kindness and patience and all that, this would be a person that they're really good on all those things. For others of you guys, this is really just connected to following your heart. Some of you guys, this has nothing to do with a relationship at all. This is about combining what you love with your life purpose, right? And deciding to move forward in that, which is really, really good. And I think that that's where probably a lot of you guys are with that right now. Again, that transformation energy is strong. You've also got the world, death and the world. So there's two huge cards about endings and beginnings and completions of cycles. So this might be the season, Gemini, where you guys are really going for exactly what you want to do. King of Swords is clarifying this Two of Wands energy. So there may be some communication that you guys are having to have with somebody. Maybe this is a time again where like you're identifying and probably being upfront about what you want. Not that I feel like Geminis ever have a problem with that. But it could be that you've kind of been in two different minds and not really knowing exactly which way you want to go. If that's the case, I do feel like this is a month where you guys will have some clarity. Some of you guys, this may have to do again with an ex. There is a Three of Cups here. I'm sorry, Three of Swords here, sitting at the bottom of the deck right now. If that's the case, I feel like a lot of you guys would be moving on, but there still may be some important conversations that you need to have just in general, right? In order to move on and not be holding anything against someone, you know? Yep, here's more about travel. We've got the Chariot card, which is clarifying the world. So some of you guys may be dealing with Cancer energy, but Chariot is really about success and victories moving forward. You know, you got the yin and the yang with the black and white sphinx, and there's a lot of balance here. Think about a chariot ride. Even though there are rocky points, right, because you're literally on a horse and carriage type thing, they still succeed, right? They still push forward even with all the obstacles that may be in their way. So I can feel that some of you guys might be feeling like, you know, you've just come out of a tough time, but I want you to know that going forward, things are going to ease up. It feels like different options and opportunities are going to open up to you. And again, there's a lot about movement. So I don't know if some of you guys were thinking about moving or having some type of movement, but I feel it coming on strong for many of you. And I think it's going to be a really, really good thing. I think it's going to point you exactly in the direction in which you've been trying to go. Okay. Now, next here, we've got the Four of Pentacles, Death, and Knight of Wands. I definitely feel like there's a lot coming in about doing stuff new, especially with the Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands is an explorer, which all the knights are, right? They represent action and moving forward and trying something new. The biggest thing with the Knight of Wands is he's oftentimes known as someone who you can't depend on because he's only going to follow his passions. There is no such thing as I feel obligated or there's duty in this. Like, no. He's going to do what he feels like doing, which is admirable, right? And without that Knight of Wands energy, really, we wouldn't push forward, you know, as a society that much because we'd always just be doing the same thing. So that kind of curious nature and energy is really, really important. I can't help but think, though, some of you guys might be kind of having a run-in or a rendezvous with someone from the past. Now, this could be romantic, this could be friend, this could be anything, and I'll clarify. But with this Knight of Wands running into the Death card, like look at, they're like meeting each other head on. So there may be something to that this month for you guys. Yeah, let's clarify these things. So in your environment, you've got the Four of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles is about in many cases, it can be about withholding, right? Withholding information, withholding feelings. What we do know is Pentacles is connected to value, and Four of Pentacles is someone who is scared to kind of let up and ease up, right? They're holding on to these Pentacles for dear life, almost implying that they're scared to lose whatever this thing is that they value. Now, someone may be kind of coming on strong in terms of, you know, trying to keep you near, but then also this could be a sense of someone holding back feelings from you. Especially because the Hermit card came out and so did the Empress card. I normally don't feel like these together, but I almost feel like there may be some secrets, some things that might be exposed this month. Again, you guys are in your 8th house energy with that Scorpio energy, and Scorpio energy is about secrets. Like, it's very heavily connected to secrets. So there might even be something that comes out. I think last month, didn't I talk to you guys about a pregnancy? Listen, Empress, she's here again in your environment. So some of you guys, there might be a secret pregnancy or something coming out in terms of even someone trying to create something, right? Because she's not only about creating babies and fertility of children, but she's the fertility of ideas, right? She's abundant. So it's interesting that it's like you have almost polar opposite energies in this one section of someone who's holding on tight, but then also abundant. This could be someone who tries to control with money. I don't like that. The Hermit card, though, this is about going deep within and finding wisdom, right? And figuring out what they want to do for themselves. Some of you guys might be connecting to a Virgo, Taurus, or Libra. They're holding back, though, and I honestly, I feel like there may be some secrets that kind of come out this month, especially because all of this is sitting next to the Death card. And like I said, death is very much connected to secrets. It's the end. You've got 10 of Swords, clarifying Death card. So there's definitely something that's coming to an end. This could be with an ex. This could be, if it is an ex, this is someone who was lying to you. And I don't know, I don't like this environment energy. It just feels like there's some type of secrets or something being withheld, and it just doesn't sit right. I can't exactly say that it's like some huge thing, right? But even if this were something small, I'd be like, well, why are you lying about something small or something, right? Because 10 of Swords, this can be someone who's lied. This could be someone who's cheated. This is someone who's definitely gone through it. What I do love about the 10 of Swords is whatever troubles, whatever these swords represent for you, Gemini, it's coming to an end, because 10 is the end and the beginning. And then you also have that teamed up with death. So I just feel like this is really signaling a lot of you guys coming to an end of a hard time, either emotionally or mentally or whatever. If things have been really hard on you, it feels like you might get a little bit of relief. But also with this sitting so close to that Four of Pentacles and Empress and Hermit, this could be someone withholding from you and you coming to the awareness of that. Now, okay, Page of Cups with the Knight of Wands. Some of you guys, especially you singles, there might be some dating coming up. Especially if we're connecting to fire or water. So Aries, Leo, Sag, Cancer, Pisces, Scorp. Definitely. This feels light. Yeah, and then look, here's my single ladies card right here. This feels light. This is, I don't see this like progressing into something crazy right now, but some of you guys definitely might get a love offer here from someone, or finally be in a place where you're feeling a little bit more open to date and kind of step out there, which would be really, really good, because I don't know, there's something from the past I feel like that might be trying to creep up, and I don't know how we feel about that. Okay, now you guys have Phoenix. How's that for a happily ever after? Interesting that you have the Phoenix when you have the Death card and you have the World card, right? Phoenix is really about rising from the ashes, just like a phoenix does, right? It's like a fresh start. It's almost like a rebirth. If the number 9 is significant to you, that is also sitting here in the corner. But homegirl is reviving herself, right? She's coming from the ashes. This is, don't be discouraged any tough time that you've had, because I just feel like you guys have opportunity for new beginnings and you know, new opportunities. You also have take a chance on love. When we love, our lives are changed forever. Now, of course, this is romantic love. If you guys are, you know, involved with someone romantically, then take a chance, you know. be open, be fun, be loving, be flirty. But also, if you are a single Gemini, if this is the type of love that you want to attract, then you have to start giving that to yourself, right? So basically, be the love that you want to see, be the change that you want to see, type thing. You see that these people are in a boat and they're in some kind of troubled waters, but you see how there's like a face that's in the sky there. So they are being guided, they are being watched after. Again, there's another something about travel. I feel like a lot of you guys are moving, or at least this is a month where you're like really considering, like, no, I want to move. Um, and if that's what you want, then go for it. But everything that you do right now, it's really important that you do it in the spirit of love. I think also that's why that King of Cups came out here too. Again, moving away from being so logical and so pragmatic and really having that healthy balance of both is going to serve you really well this month. You also got true healing occurs when I give myself permission to feel whatever feelings live below the triggers. Allowing yourself to feel. That's one of the things about like a King of Cups energy. He allows the feelings to come and go. He doesn't let them take over. He doesn't let them rule his life. But it's important that we allow these feelings to come and go so that we can move on from them. Trying to act like something doesn't exist, or trying to act like a feeling that you have doesn't exist, doesn't actually help the situation, right? Address the issue head on and you can move on from it after that. And then last but not least, you got it is safe for you to receive. It says the more you allow yourself to receive, the more resources you have available to share with others. Open your arms to receive and be a conduit for good coming to you and through you as it blesses the world. Right? So being open to receiving, being open to letting people be there for you in the ways that you're there for other people, Gemini, right? That's really, really important. You don't want to block your blessings, right? So just be open, keep that in mind. This is a huge transformative time for you guys. I think it's really, really good. I think whatever is being shuffled out is stuff that needed to be, and I think you guys will feel so much better about it. There are opportunities for love. And even if you are already connected in a relationship, I think with this Knight of Wands and Page of Cups, this is like, you might be in a rut in your relationship. So keep it cute, keep it light right now. Going back to the basics of like flirting with your partner can like really kind of spark some change and get things going again. I think that's really important. So I hope that was helpful for you guys. I love you so, so much. If you would like a private reading, you can reach out to me at shesvibeytarot@gmail.com. If you would like a live reading, go to my About tab. There should be a link and you can schedule that yourself if you choose to. So I love you guys and I will see you next month. Bye, Jim.